I don't crave regular potato chips like everyone else.
No, you crave sweet.
See, it depends.
Regular potato chips are best.
I'm sure they have reinforcements waiting in the wings. Defeat all of
Okay,
them.
so they had it wrong in All-Star Superman.
Yeah.
So they had it reversed.
Increased gravity slows time. Well, slows time compared to other time.
I also think if like an object as heavy as us would move at the speed of light, wouldn't it like fuck with everything else?
Yeah. Which is why at the moment we don't.
Well,
think-
we have way too much mass for it to
That's
be
what I'm
visible.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, any mass going at the speed of light would be.
Other than because
Yeah,
light
that's
doesn't
why-
have mass.
Yeah,
Well,
light
imperceptible.
is a particle/wave.
It doesn't have.
It's
It's negligible.
yes, it's the difference between like, for lack of a better term, like it's like an electron versus us.
Yeah.
So like a Rice Krispie versus an elephant.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit more.
Okay, well, Rice Krispie versus a sperm.
It's more like us versus the sun.
versus a
More
blue
like
whale.
an ant versus like the planet.
It's more like Ant-Man when he shrinks down really, really, really,
That
really,
was
really,
awesome.
really small. Versus when he got Giant Man and
And
Spoilers
for Captain America
Civil War.
Man, I'm gonna have a lot of spoiler tags to add to this. Warning, warning. Of course, it'll be like 5 years before this comes out, so it won't matter anymore. Oh.
Yeah, see, the synopsis just says Superman uses a gravity gun, but I distinctly remember in the movie. I looked for the comic and the movie description. They just say gravity gun, but I remember distinctly in the movie that he was made heavier. Oh, you mean fictional things like Superman and Stargate can be wrong?
No, Stargate was right.
Yeah,
That
Stargate was right. Superman was wrong.
Well, someone did point out the Stargate thing. The episode's not perfect, obviously, but still. I haven't seen it in a while, but one of my podcasts has been doing a rewatch.
Hey, it is stronger.
Use it!
Then,
Ooh,
what do
this
you
one's
have?
Stronger. Wait, what do I have? I have.
You have
Gull.
no, you have the sweet one. The
I have Oran's,
Yeah.
but I forget what it's called. Guardian Soul. Do we? So it's 5-1. 5-3 for Sleeping Lion, and it has Combo Plus. That's nice. Let's change these guys over. Because what does Guardian Soul have? Reaction boost. I don't know. Decisive Pumpkin is a 6-0 though. I guess that'll be good to put
6-1.
on.
Valor.
Yeah, Valor. Oathkeeper still has form boost, but
The mysterious abyss.
I don't think any of the rest of them are going to be better for your purposes.
there's a 4-3,
Wait,
but that one
where's
has
the
form
mysterious
boost.
abyss from? Was that from,
Ariel.
oh.
For Grotto,
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
is that a reference to Ariel's grotto? The mysterious abyss? It's where the keyhole is, you know.
We found it twice.
Except the second time it moved.
2 different
I didn't-
games, man.
I didn't know they could do that.
Found it twice.
Actually,
Twice.
I think every single keyhole has been in a different place than it was last time.
Keeps you on your toes.
Stupid keyholes, mind their own.
Warning. User control is terminated indefinitely.
That's not a warning, that's just an announcement.
No good.
I learned how to type
let
from
me try.
Sid.
he was typing a lot more realistically than Sid was. What is Aerith going to do?
Warning.
Insert a
Stop at
CD.
once.
Bon appetit. Don't talk with your mouth full.
What? What are you loading?
Why did she need to do that?
I don't know. Because David Boreanaz, not David Boreanaz, was being stupid. She needed to have a line.
Line!
Okay.
Line!
Brittany Snow, I believe, is who did that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Aerith. I know who Brittany Snow is, but
Nothing's come in yet. Leon, come on!
I think you mean Aerith.
Leon, help!
There. All right.
Strike the pose, man.
My Tron Frisbee. Or Battle Disc or whatever it's called. What?
No, I wanted the O part. No, I didn't want the O part. I wanted the I part. It's better.
What's it like? This is very
It's like a
strange.
circle. It's like shiny.
Huh? There's a power booster for me.
But
And
not
flight
you.
routines for the solar sailor. Meaning we're set?
Yes, you idiot.
Well, like you users say, we won't know till we give it a try.
I'm very happy they got,
We'll need a sailor to reach
Box
the
Lightner
MCP,
back
so
for
let's
this.
get to the simulation hangar.
and they
'Cause
actually,
otherwise, it would be way too heavy.
well, right. Well, see, they actually did better with this one, I guess, because it was established by
Yeah,
this
'cause
point,
we were-
getting everybody back.
It was now popular, and we knew it was going to sell, so we could spend some real money on it.
Getting Hercules back, and instead of
The only people we didn't get back were the Final Fantasy people. Whoa. Yeah, a bunch of the Final Fantasy people.
yeah,
Instead of Samwise Gamgee, is
Yeah.
what you were looking for.
instead of Sean Astin, is that his
Yeah.
name?
Mm-hmm.
They still don't have DeVito. I don't know why he turned down that paycheck. It's not like he's
Doing It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia all the time.
yeah. That's not no. And that didn't exist at this point.
Yeah, someone actually asked him if he'd be willing to play Detective Pikachu, and he had no idea what they were talking about.
I had no idea.
It was a game, right?
Oh,
I've heard of it. I just don't. It's been a while since I've heard anyone speak of it.
So it's Japan only right now, and it's basically, the joke of it is, it's what if it's Sherlock Holmes and Watson, but what if Sherlock was a Pikachu and Watson was a guy? And the joke is
Getting DeVito to be Pikachu.
well, no, in the Japanese version, Pikachu can speak human to
To the guy, Watson.
yeah,
Watson.
to Watson, and he speaks with like a 40-year-old Japanese man's voice, as opposed to the uber cute.
Like, yeah, Pika.
But to everyone else, they just hear.
I guess. And so the joke, it's supposed to be this detective thing where like Pikachu can interview Pokemon, and your character can interview people, and by combining your knowledge,
Captain Planet.
yes, you
By
can
your powers
all
combined.
the things. So everyone was like, they need to localize this, and we need Danny DeVito to voice Detective Pikachu, because he's the closest equivalent to a gruff 40s old Japanese guy.
Sure. Wow, that was too easy. What?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you just go?
I think I did. My bad. I didn't think that would happen. Like, I was on a big open space. I didn't think it would actually do that.
God damn this part.
Mm-hmm.
This is the part where, when I was playing 7 years ago already, God help me, that Kayla was like, maybe this game doesn't like you because you were making fun of it. Like, maybe it knows. I'm like, please don't.
It does know. It always knows. Baskin Robbins always finds out.
Hey, Bill Nye, your solar sailor works.
Yeah?
Just kidding. Well, his did work too, but they just did very preliminary testing of it. Powered by Kickstarter. Oh wow, that thing looked a lot closer than it really was.
You've got to keep a lookout. The MCP isn't going to just let us waltz in.
We're flying.
We're not waltzing.
I don't know how to waltz. Engage.
Yeah, Tron isn't actually there.
Initiate defensive protocols.
Tron learned a new ability, except we're not using them, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, really? There's a weight limit? Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Even though they're not actually, they're floating.
They're still exerting gravity. Like, they have to be pushing against something to float. And it's the ship.
But magic. We're in a computer, so
It's not magic. We're
there's
in a
no
computer.
gravity.
It's
We're
all
in a
data.
computer.
Well, maybe they have
Memory space.
Maybe they're powered by repulsors. Like T-47 airspeeders.
Like Iron Man.
Yeah, just like Iron Man.
I've got an idea. If I puncture a hole in my suit, I can use it to propel myself. Now, I know you think that's stupid, but consider this. I'd be like Iron Man.
Where's that from?
The Martian. He was like, I can just like puncture a hole in my spacesuit and use it to propel myself towards you guys. And they were like, okay, that's a horrible idea. Like, you'd be eyeballing, you know, trajectory with the vector you can barely control. He's just like, yes, that is true, but consider this. I'd be like Iron Man. And they're like, what?
Well, how can I argue with the film that won the Golden Globe for Best Comedy or Musical?
Right?
That blew my mind when I
Yeah.
read that the next day.
It kind of maybe comedy, but musical. I mean, it did have a lot of music, but it was in no way.
It was not a
musical.
comedy, really, either.
Well,
There were funny parts,
Yes,
but
but
yes,
that
it was
doesn't-
not supposed to be a comedy.
Jesus, the weight.
I can't. Well, it's because they keep interrupting me when I'm attacking, so
Yeah.
I can't hit
because
them
fuck
as
this
fast
part.
because they keep interrupting
why
me.
was the weight still going up even though there was the same number of people?
I don't know.
Shut up, because Kingdom Hearts.
Because
Wait.
computer space. I don't know.
Yeah.
Weight should go down as you kill them.
Yes.
You would think.
Don't bring logic into this, Matt.
I think it's more like it says weight, but I'm thinking it's more like, you know, this. It's more like a damage
Meter.
counter. Yeah.
It's like your altitude. They're weighing you down slowly.
Yep.
And that's when you hit the bottom. But they couldn't do a cool animation of you dying, because that would be too violent.
I can't even remember what we were doing. That's been so long.
I think we save. Oh, we
say
we're in
save.
the video game one.
Oh, okay.
Done.
Yeah.
We just got there. We
That's
haven't
right.
actually walked into it.
Okay, so you need to let me know when you're running out of shit and I need to start editing again. Or I could just do it. But
I'd say, yeah, if you got free time and you're bored, go ahead. But yeah, I'll let you know when I start to get close. But yeah,
I don't think we're there yet.
No, I'm in the middle of the summer where we couldn't do anything, and so it was just.
Well, that's sounding more and more
yeah,
familiar.
it's like, oh well, I guess I'll play with Mom. I guess I'll play with Mike. I guess I'll play with everybody.
We'll do Slow Tour, yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of Slow Tour, and
However, this summer I haven't been able to do any of that either. So when we get to this summer, it'll literally be us doing nothing. It'll just like skip 2 or 3 months, and be like, "Hey, we're back."
well, yeah, because it'll be like,
I know you don't notice it, but there was a gap here.
well, yeah, because in May and June, it was we went and played cards, and then wedding, and then Awesome Con.
Let's go.
Oh, is this Wisdom or Valor?
Master.
Oh,
Speaking of Awesome actually that doesn't work.
I was gonna say, what about
Damn it!
I was going to try
Come on,
to
I
do
need to
some
kill one of 'em.
wretched thing of like the Doctor and the Master, but only the Doctor was there.
And Missy.
No, she was not there.
No, but what's her name? Clara?
Yeah.
The not anymore companion?
Yep. Bill Nye the Science Guy was also there.
How the hell
Yeah,
am I
except Peter
supposed to kill
Capaldi
these
was
guys
like
that fast?
2 hours late for his own panel or whatever.
No, from what I hear, Peter Capaldi was ready. It was
the panel that wasn't?
it was Clara. We never got an official story, but it sounds like she was late to the con to begin with, and that pushed everything back.
By however late she was.
Yes.
What happens
Damn
when
it.
you're coming from Britain, who is now voted to leave the EU?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I never thought they should have been a part of anyway. I think the EU was just a poor idea, conceptually, because, I mean, they started as like the European Free Trade Union like 70 years ago, which is just like a way to, you know, a financial, you know, way to stick together, which is fine. But then they're like, oh, we want to be like the United States, except the reason we work is because we don't really have any sort of differing. We're just connected by a piece of paper and a set of ideals. All the countries in Europe have their own shit, like their own culture, their own values and things like that. You can't all play nice together all the time. And Britain, they've only been part of the EU for 10 years, and they keep shooting down adopting the euro. They keep using the pound, even though everyone's supposed to use the euro.
Kind of like how we still refuse to use the metric
So you can go to the metric
system.
system. Yeah.
See, I'm fine with that because I'm already.
I hate that.
I'm too
That's
deep.
because you're not a scientist.
Dude,
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm too deep in.
I really, really hate Imperial.
I don't because that's all I know. So I don't
Honestly,
care.
I don't hate it that much, but
I pretty much
it's
hate
more
Yes,
of a
but you know
minor
what? Yes, it seems
inconvenience.
arbitrary, but you know what? It's the standard that I know, so it's not arbitrary to me.
It's what they raised us on, therefore.
It's not arbitrary to me.
God damn it.
I'm
Attack.
Why would you die, you dog?
Damn it, again.
It's just not base 10.
Put your headphones on, just like that guy in E3, and tell them why they won't die. Speaking of which, E3 happened. 2016 for the record, because
Yes.
this will be way out of time. So,
Yeah, this will be up by 2017 E3.
I hope.
So Resident Evil 7 is disappointing, at least to me, and Matt and Josh from what I've told him. I told him about it, you were like, ew, no.
Speaking of which, we were considering at some
Playing the
point,
demo,
yeah, doing a live, not a live, but don't know if we'll be able to
I
fit it
could.
in today. But
I could do it, but... Because that's like, I've been Twitch streaming, but because my computer is still...
Damn that
I haven't
attack.
done anything with my computer yet, so and that's where my Elgato is, unless I want to put it on my newer one, which I don't know that I do or don't. I'm ambivalent at this point. Part of me doesn't want to do that, and part of me says, eh. Because the other computer still works, it's just a matter of getting it unfucked.
that's always an issue. Goofy needs you.
Quick! With this much weight, the Solar Sailor won't be able to fly. Won't be able to serve drinks.
I think this is a good time to bring out your nuke ability. You have one of those, right?
Sure.
Seems like this is going better.
Maybe. Damn that
And then they
attack.
do that.
Yeah, and then they do that, which kills so much time.
My
Because you're like
momentum-
stun locked.
Yeah.
How dare you steal my momentum?
Maybe you should just use your ice skating.
No. That'll take too much time. It's not a lot of damage. It'll take way too long to do anything.
As opposed to this,
Yes.
which is still too much time. That would be even worse, I guess. And they're both dead. Great. Yeah, but at least if they were alive, they could maybe do something to the other one.
Come on. Damn it, I don't have time to heal.
It's not going up. He's the last one.
Yeah, I know, but if it does go up...
So you have time.
thank God.
You had time.
No, I didn't.
I was watching it. 30 seconds it didn't move because he was the
Still.
last one.
I don't care.
Whatever. It wasn't going up.
Don't
Hey,
care.
we made it.
And if you had died, I would have been even more a bigger case about it. But you didn't, so...
Geez, Aaron, the stupid health does not affect my virus meter, okay? That's just a nice joke, don't worry.
The MCP is straight ahead.
Time to settle things for good.
No.
Wow, that's a lot of chests. There's
Probably one of them is at least a map, or at least one of them is a map.
This is them saying, "We're really sorry we did that to you. Please forgive us. Have a
Recalin plus.
and an AP boost and a save point. Save all the games.
At least I'm not under leveled anymore.
This was what, 45?
We are now at the proper level.
Map. Uh-oh.
Cosmic Art.
No Tron.
Okay. Let's go.
Up.
I thought I was going to have to run down more of that walkway than I actually did.
Instead of like none of it.
Time to bring in the
Time to
antivirus.
Kick Sark's ass.
Not Mr. Sark. He got me a T-shirt for being the ugliest. Shoot. Rainbow
that?
Six Vegas 2 character.
Sark, the MCP's number 2.
Tenacious little bugs. Your time is up. Prepare for de-resolution. Data transfer.
He looks a little funny just being there, like, when because, I don't know, just like, I'm here, I'm just gonna punch you. I know I have you on my disc, but...
Back off. Yeah. This is it. Back off.
If I didn't know better, I'd say this was ridiculously easy.
Back off.
That's another part of the fight.
That's why I prefaced it with if I didn't know better. Oh yeah, look at how de-resed we got. We're totally de-resed. Good job, Sark. Just throw the keyblade on the little, like, the crux of where the MCP is spinning.
You're very persistent, Tron.
I'm also better than you.
We would have made a great team.
Wow. Right through the head.
Do I get my frisbee
Now
back?
for the
Yes.
MCP.
See, it's back on.
This thing is the MCP?
No,
That's
it's
it.
Zordon.
Ugly.
Tron, don't you understand? We don't need users.
Apparently,
We've advanced. They're superfluous. Be a part of me, and together the world
they
will
cast,
be
I think it
ours
was
to
Bryan
Bryan
Cranston as,
Cranston, yeah,
as Zordon
MCP.
for the new
You
Power
still
Rangers.
Don't get it, do you?
Stop spinning and look at me.
Sark.
No, he de-rezzed, didn't he?
All my functions
knocked
are
out.
now yours.
Why did we zoom in on his crotch? Oh, you gave me the get bigger function. You just gave me an enlargement tool.
So hitting plus and minus. He's not actually. He's more powerful by virtue of being bigger.
Hey, I remember this part of the arcade game. You've got to wait for a break in the things, and then you shoot the MCP.
Yeah, but you actually make the breaks.
I guess Dems to breaks.
Oh, you did.
Back off.
Yep.
Back off.
Now, Tron, throw your disc of Tron. Delete.
Dance
Oh,
time. Delete.
Wow. I actually need
Tron.
Tron. How the hell do I get Tron?
Is he?
Oh. There you go.
Run!
There we go.
I love the idea that the way you defeat the MCPs, you just spam the delete key a bunch.
Fine, I'll kick Sark's ass to make him shut up for a second.
Not his ass, his ankles. Okay, now you
Can I actually kill it?
I think you can like stun lock him for a while. Like he won't get up and interfere for a set amount of time, and then his health resets. So because he is kind of annoying.
I wonder how it feels to be bashed by a keyblade in your face.
Cool.
Stop spinning.
This is it. Yeah. This is it.
I need to open up 2.
It's over.
Man, he's got big nostrils.
Run!
Back in the game.
Take this!
Whoa!
No, I do miss,
Sark is still
I do miss
taking a nap.
I do miss all this retro computer terminology. Running executable. Technically, you can still
You can
run
still
an
do it's called a .exe.
I know, but it's not there.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to stun him for a second again because otherwise he'll interrupt my reaction commanding.
He'll interrupt your executable.
Yes, my executables will suffer.
Begin
So
memory.
this is a Commodore 64.
Yeah, it's begin memory defragmentation.
So you got games now. Oh yeah, did your Virtual Boy work? Did you get it? Your game?
No, it should be coming today.
Of course.
It was delayed in shipping because, well, without telling you where I am in the country, let's just say for some reason they decided that the most expeditious way to get us here would be to send expedient way would be to
Expeditious is what he said. Expeditious
would be
but
to
it could
send
be
it
either
to
way.
the other side of the country first. High climb. Ouch.
Damn
Well,
it.
I was pretty high.
Is that it?
That also reminds me, I saw American Ultra yesterday.
Oh god, was that any good? I heard varying
I've heard
reports.
It was fine. I mean, it wasn't.
Which one is that?
That's the one.
Jesse Eisenberg being like the sleeper agent.
Oh
Reaper.
yeah, I've heard it's very stupid, but
I mean, it was fine. It
wasn't memorable in any way.
Yeah.
So the
He was funny sometimes.
the curse of mediocrity again, like Man from Uncle.
Not as bad as I liked it better than Man from Uncle.
Oh wow. That hurts me.
It at least had some, personality to it, but there was a little too much like stoner high humor for me.
Oh, so I can't remember his name. Seth Rogen movie.
Yeah. But Bill Pullman was in it. He was pretty good.
Yeah, the Red Letter Media is doing this thing called Review, like RE:view, like they're watching movies again and seeing.
Do they hold up?
Yeah, and they did Independence Day, and pretty much the whole thing was just them explaining what a terrible movie it is.
Independence Day?
Yeah.
The original.
Yeah, because they're snobs. They both went to like film school. And I like their review of Escape from New York. Ah.
Can't hate on Kurt Russell, can they?
What?
Damn it. Tron wasn't there. Oh wait, how did Tron... Did he get, like,
Killed?
knocked out or something? There we go.
That was terrible. This has the same problem as Port Royal. That, like, all these, like, weird, real-looking people. I think you don't need to knock down another wall.
I know, but it'll help for later.
Do they come back?
No, the walls don't, but they stop in a random place, so depending on how many you've destroyed, you might have to either go halfway around or destroy more. So the more I destroy, the easier it'll be, like, at any given moment.
Man, someone needs to give this MCP a few new subroutines.
That's your job. What?
I have to hit him on a finisher, otherwise he doesn't get knocked down.
Is that the best a user can do?
Back in the game. Back off. Running executable.
Whoa.
Running executable.
Why is my master control program vibrating? I don't think it's supposed to do that.
And you have big nostrils.
He still does. They haven't gotten smaller.
Back in the game. Running executable.
Okay, the executable thing was cute the first, like, one time they did it. Now it's getting old.
Oh, come on. Ah,
You knew it wasn't going to
I know.
Back in the game.
There we go.
Running executable.
Finish it! Running executable.
Hey, our execution finished. It's just kind of like at the end of Fast and Furious 7, where we
Spoilers.
spoilers, where we progress,
Jeez.
where we
I'll roll with that.
hacking their system is a progress bar going across. Like, oh, I hacked them 50%. We need to reconnect, and I can finish the hack.
Yes, that's how hacking works, Matt.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about computers.
Nope, not at all.
So,
I see Tron has a silly side too.
doesn't a computer
learned it
need a
from
master
you.
control program?
Yes.
Of course.
So without it, what does it have? Wouldn't the whole thing just
Then I'll
crash?
take
You don't
the program
remember?
When I get
Yeah.
back to the user world.
Pretty much wouldn't do anything. I mean,
Maybe we better not try that.
Aw, how about it, guys? Singing Tron, dancing Tron. Sound good?
No.
Okay, fine. But before I crash... Sora, Donald, Goofy, and all the users out there, thank you. You really helped me. You made me so much stronger. You taught me what friendship is truly all about.
Magical
And I'll
computer
never forget
upgrades.
it. As soon as I met you, I knew we were going to defeat the MCP and free the system.
and by the way, when you get out there, could you give me a RAM upgrade? Maybe a new graphics card?
Isn't this what users do when they're sorry to say goodbye?
It's a first for me.
Gosh, Tron, it's like a promise that we'll see each other again real soon.
Okay. Well then.
We won't though, unless it's a first for Sora. So you've never hugged anyone?
Apparently not.
Well,
We haven't found Riku again yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
We've been saving ourselves.
I promise.
Ugh. I'm hoping I'm sure I'm probably one of the few. I would like to see more Tron. Did they do it again? Did they do any more Tron in the handhelds? Like Dream
Can't
Drop
remember.
Distance?
Probably.
Tron.
Now I'm the
Committed
MCP.
suicide. I thought he was so happy.
Oh yeah, isn't that what happens?
Yeah.
Tron becomes Except he's what's his name in spoilers in Legacy. Isn't he that weird bad guy that never speaks? Isn't that the implication?
I don't know, I never saw Legacy.
I
Things are
believe that's
settling
the
down in
implication.
town. The only Heartless left anywhere are the local variety. And it looks like there are fewer than before.
Good grammar.
Now if we can just get those 3 back in one piece.
You mean 3 pieces, right?
Yeah, I hope they don't meld into one.
You're here!
Welcome back.
How's the town?
A-okay.
Not a single trace of the MCP either. Everything's back to normal. We made it.
Hey, why the long face? What happened?
Tron just disappeared.
And he promised we'd see him again.
What's happening?
Greetings, friends. System is up and ready for user input.
Tron!
Stay in touch.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Now I can.
Hey, stop that. It tickles.
Tron is ticklish.
How
Oh.
about this?
He just deleted Tron.
Please stop
You're
that.
happy.
Yeah, this is the weird anime part of this game. One of them. One of
I
the
think
many.
Tron's been hanging around those guys too much.
Wait, just a moment. I want to show you something I dug up from the system archives. You can see the town back when it was first built.
Turn down the screen brightness, Tron.
Oh god. Get it away.
Tron gave us a seizure.
Wow,
Cloud was there? Yeah.
No, this is outside.
That's right. I remember now.
What?
I'm sure they'll explain it in a minute. I'm sure there's a perfectly logical scientific explanation for all of this. Wow, the snow almost makes me not hate you as much anymore.
Just like the old days. I'd be fascinated to ascertain as to when the town got such a dreadful name as Hollow Bastion.
It's weird. I never actually thought about the name too much. I just say it.
So it just was always sparkly.
Apparently.
You know, this town had another name once.
Final Fantasy Land.
Pasadena.
California?
The Radiant Garden. It better not be named Hollow Bastion ever again.
Electric spark.